Sure, here's a story that might captivate Reddit readers. Title: I found a 1950s time capsule in my basement, and it changed everything. Last summer, I bought an old house in a small town in upstate New York. It was one of those charming Victorian-era homes that had been standing for over a century. I knew there were bound to be secrets hidden within its walls, but I never expected to find something that would alter my life so drastically. One rainy afternoon, I decided to tackle the basement. The previous owners had left it cluttered with old furniture and boxes. As I was moving an ancient, dust-covered wardrobe, I noticed a loose brick in the wall behind it. Curious, I pried it out, revealing a small cavity. Inside, there was a rusty tin box. I carefully removed it and opened the lid. Inside the box were a series of items that looked like they belonged to the 1950s. There were love letters, black and white photographs, a locket, and a small leather-bound diary. The diary belonged to a young woman named Margaret, and as I read through her entries, I was transported back to her world. Margaret wrote about her life in the town, her dreams, and her secret love affair with a man named Thomas. They were deeply in love, but had to keep their relationship hidden because of societal pressures and family expectations. One entry caught my eye. It was dated October 12, 1953. Margaret wrote about a plan they had to run away together, leaving behind everything and everyone they knew. But as far as I could tell from the diary, they never made it. Intrigued, I decided to dig deeper into the town's history. I visited the local library and scoured old newspapers. To my surprise, I found an article dated October 15, 1953, reporting that a young couple, Margaret and Thomas, had gone missing. Their disappearance remained a mystery, and the town eventually moved on, but there were no records of them being found. Determined to uncover the truth, I started reaching out to older residents in the community. I met an elderly woman named Clara, who had been friends with Margaret. Clara revealed that Margaret's family had been against her relationship with Thomas. The night they planned to escape, Margaret's father confronted them. There was a struggle, and in the chaos, Margaret and Thomas fled into the woods, never to be seen again. With Clara's help, I began to piece together more of the story. We found an old, abandoned cabin deep in the woods. Inside, there were signs that someone had lived there, a makeshift bed, old clothes, and even a few more of Margaret's belongings. It seemed they had survived for some time before vanishing completely. Just when I thought the trail had gone cold, I received an anonymous letter in my mailbox. The letter contained a map and a cryptic message. Their love was eternal. Find the heart of the forest. Following the map, I ventured deeper into the woods than ever before. After hours of searching, I found a secluded spot where the trees formed a natural archway. In the center was a large heart-shaped stone. Beneath it, I discovered a hidden compartment containing two weathered skeletons, still clutching each other. The discovery was heartbreaking yet beautiful. Margaret and Thomas had kept their promise to be together forever, even in death. I contacted the authorities, and their remains were finally given a proper burial. The story of Margaret and Thomas became a local legend, and their love story touched the hearts of everyone in town. As for me, finding that time capsule changed my perspective on life and love. It reminded me that true love can withstand even the harshest of circumstances, and sometimes the past has a way of finding closure in the present.